Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this presentation. This is Paul J. I am an excited member of Baixiaodan. So in this video, I'm going to take you through everything you need to know about Baixiaodan. So let's quickly go there. And just before we get started, I want to introduce you to the CEO of the president of this amazing opportunity. Just hear a little of what he has to say.
非洲市场的各位伙伴、各位家人、所有的领袖们，大家好，我是。
So that's the president, and I'm going to take you through some of the product that this company has. The first product I want to introduce you to is this particular one, which is good for your optimum health because they are all natural. So take a look at some of the other products. They have this before and after. This is good for bowel discomfort or bowel indigestion. And then this is for the eye, for those who used to have teary eyes, watery eyes, eye-related issue. This is one for you. And here's for fresh mouth, so that your mouth will always be fresh and you don't need to have odor in your mouth. Maybe after eating, I don't want bad breath, then this product is for you. And this is for beauty. This is for skin beauty. Now, this product is amazing. This could care for the lungs, the kidney, immunity, sleep, gastrointestinal issues. It's really amazing. A company sells this for about ₦1,050,000 naira for those of us in Nigeria, but Baixiaodan is going to sell it a bit less and you still make money while doing so. Here are a sample of the product that is being carried out in the office. So let's go to more, and here are more products. You can see this is for age cream. So if you want to stay younger, look youthful, and have beautiful skin, this is for you. And here are more products, and even more products, and even your detergent and more products. This one is air pump blood pressure. It checks your heart, your blood, everything all in one. And here's the office of Baixiaodan. So if you want to go to the office, here actually is the office. And here is when some leaders went to the office actually in China just to be pretty sure that this company really exists. So if you are still doubting, now this is a confirmation that the company is real. This is a view of how the website is going to look like, the prices, and what you are yet to see. There are over 300 products on this website, and it's going to include even electronics in our mall. Let me now take you straight to how you make money, the comp plan as it is here in Baixiaodan. Let's go there. Welcome to Baixiaodan incentive system. So in this aspect, I'm going to show you all the different earnings that are possible here on Baixiaodan. So let's go. There are 10 different ways you make money here on Baixiaodan. You have the package, which is when you register someone. You have the RDR award, you have the matching bonus, the chain profit sharing, the position point award, the repetition mechanism, the new retail shopping area, the new retail team leadership bonus, the shopping mall, and of course the service center. So let me take you through the first one. Just before we get started, please know that there is a point value attached to each registration that you will make. For example, if you are going for the VIP package, which is $25, the equivalent point value or the worth of that package is 15 PV. And if you're going to the elite, the package value amount there is $50, but the package value, which is the point value, is 30. And if you're going for the silver, it is 100, but the point value is 70. And if you're going for the gold package, it's 500, but the point value is 350. And if you're going for the highest, which is the diamond, which is $1,000, the point value there is 800. Now this is good news because it means that the company really don't want to run any loss, and any business that is genuine should be looking at for how they are not going to go bankrupt and lose money. So the first way you make money here is through the referral bonus, or what they call the recommendation award. It's the same as referral bonus. So now there are about 5 different ranks here on Baixiaodan. So I'm going to take my time and explain. So you have the H1, you also have the H2 rank, you have the H3 rank, as you can see, the H there, H1, H2, H3, H4, and H5, which is the highest rank. Now let's take a look at the H1, the requirements there. Now, as H1 member, it means that you just got registered and then you'll be making 5% of everyone you refer. And then for H2, for you to be a H2 member, you need to have a team volume of $6,000. Keep in mind, we're looking at the point value here, 6,000 point value, and you should begin to earn 10% of everybody you refer. And then for you to be a H3 member, you need to have one H2 on the left and one H2 member on the right, and your total team sales should be up to 40,000 USD, and you begin to earn extra 14% on everybody you refer, 14% commission. Okay, and then the H4, for you to be H4, you need to have H3, one on the left and another H3 on the right, and your total team performance should be up to 150,000 USD, and you begin to earn 18% of any other person you refer's referral bonus. Okay, and then the H5, for you to be a H5, you need to have one H4 on the left and one H4 on the right, and the total team volume, everything done in your team, whether left or right, should be up to 1,500,000 USD, and then you begin to earn 20% as your referral bonus. Let's go to the next earning. And now is the third way you make money here, and of course mainly the second way, please, and that is the matching bonus. Now the matching bonus means that as you have your left and your right leg, every single day, whatever is that is generated on your weaker leg, that is the leg with the lesser volume, you earn a percentage every single day. Now, for example, the VIP pack, which is just the $25 pack. Now, if you go for that, you get 5% of the weaker leg, whatever that is done on that weaker leg every day, but you cannot earn more than $25. And if you are going for the elite pack, which means you register with $50 and above, then you're going to earn 6% every day, and the maximum you can earn on that elite pack a day is $50. And if you go for the silver pack, it means you'll be earning 7% on the weaker leg, and you cannot earn more than $100 on that leg. And if you're going for the gold pack, it means that every day you're making 8%, and you cannot earn more than $600 on that account every day. This is capping, right? And then on the diamond, it means every day you're making 10% of whatever that is done on the weaker leg, but you cannot earn more than $1,200 every single day. But that is whooping money for a lot of people. So imagine a team that is generating $5,000, $10,000 every single day. What is 10% of $5,000? That means you're generating $500 every single day. You can imagine how massive this could get. Let's go to the next earning. The next earning here is the chain profit sharing. Now, the chain profit sharing is actually a certain percentage you earn from the binary bonus of those in your team from level 1 to 4. So just the way you earn your referral, your matching bonus we discussed previously every day, 10%, 5%, 6%, depending on your rank. Depending on your rank, of course, your package. So also you earn something from everybody in your level 1 to 4, okay, of whatever they earn as their own matching bonus. But for you to qualify for this chain profit sharing, you must have, for example, you must have referred at least 4 different customers to the company. That is 4 different people, and your total team should be nothing less than $4,000. And of course, remember the accounting based on PV, and then you qualify. So what do you stand to gain when you've done this? Well, you're going to be earning generation 1, that is those in your first generation, 2% of whatever they earn on their own matching bonus, okay, every single day, in addition to yours. And second generation is going to be 2%, third generation 3%, and fourth generation 3%. This could be whooping thousands of dollars every single day in addition to your own personal matching bonus. Let's go to the next earning here. The next earning here is the Position Point Award. In this award, it means that for everyone registered in your team from level 1 to level 16, you're going to be earning 0.3%. Whether you know them, you don't know them, whether they are far away from you or near to you. Apart from the referral bonuses we have discussed earlier, this is another referral bonus for every single person in your team as long as someone is registered. So you wake up, you're going to meet hundreds if not thousands of dollars every single day. And how much is that? 0.3% of every registration done in your team across level 1 to level 16. This is whooping thousands of dollars. And just by calculation, with just $100, let's say everybody's registering $100 from your level 1 to level 16, it's going to give you a total of 65,536 people, as you can see. And then you'll be making nothing less than at least $20,000 every single day if the registration of $100 is done. This could be a whooping mad money for many. And now, hello network marketers. If you're a network marketer, here's another money you make, which is truly amazing. Now, this is not for those who are not referring. So if you are not referring, please go one side. This is only for those who are actually networking and sharing this news with other people. Now, the company is saying that there is another earning for you called the repetition mechanism. Now, what that means is that for every package you have in this company, there are a number of times you earn, and thereafter you need to renew that package from beginning again. For example, if you're on the elite pack, that means if you're on the elite pack with $25 or a little bit above that, you're going to earn 4 times of that amount, and then you're going to reinvest again. And then if you're on the silver, from all the matching bonuses or the referral bonuses or the money you've earned in the system, you're going to earn up to 5 times of that package money, and then you're going to start all over again. And then if you are on the gold pack, you're going to earn 6 times, and then you have to reinvest again. And then if you're on the diamond bonus, and then you're going to earn 7 times, and then you start again. This is amazing because it helps to ensure that money don't just flow out of the system, but there's a capping that ensures that things are controlled and everybody can continue to be in business, and the company will remain in business for all of us as well. And the next one, that is the 7th way you make money here in Baixiaodan. This is for both those who can refer and those who cannot refer. It is the new retail shopping area. The new retail shopping bonus, this is money you make every 10 to 15 days as product you have traded has ended. So you take your profit of 10% every 10 to 15 days, depending on the amount with which you are trading. Now, please note some things here, that for the elite package, perhaps you register with $25, but you can trade on that account between $20 to $150. And if you're on the silver pack, the lowest you can trade on that account is $20 and the highest is $500. And if you're on the gold pack, the lowest you can trade on that account is $20 and the highest is $1,500. And if you are on the diamond pack, the lowest you can trade on that account is $20, but the highest is $3,000. And here's just a quick calculation of how it looks like. So let's say you're on the elite pack number 1 at the top there, and you are trading with $150. It means that every 10 to 15 days, you're going to make extra $15. And when you add it to your $150, it's going to be $165. If you're on the silver pack, for example, the highest on that pack you can trade is $500. And every 10 to 15 days, you get 10%. And that is extra $50, making a total of $550. If you're on the gold pack, the highest you can trade on that account is $1,500, and you'll be making extra 10%, which is extra $150. And when you add it up, it's going to be $1,650. And if you're on the diamond, which is the last one here, the highest you can trade on that account is $3,000, and you'll be making 10% every 10 to 15 days. That is $300. And when added to your $3,000, that is $3,300 every single 10 to 15 days. So it could come on the 10th day, on the 11th day, on the 12th day, 13th, 14th, 15th day, but that's the maximum. Okay, it's good to keep those points in mind. But please note this, very important. Look at the last point there. It says if consignment sales fails, get one product of equivalent resale value. So in other words, if by the end of the 10th or 12th or 13th or 15th day and you have not received your money, it didn't drop, maybe they were not able to sell that product that particular time, then you have to receive an equivalent product in value. Okay, so you go to any of the service center and then you take product worth the amount that you are actually trading, and that means you always be in business and you're not going to lose money. And as you can see just down here, you're going to see each trade or single cycle covers 10 to 15 days so that you can be sure that we are just saying the right thing. And here is a further clause for those who are not referring and those who are referring. It's good you pay attention to this part because the company is telling us how we're going to work with them. So let's say you are not referring and you decide to enjoy the new retail where you make 10% every 10 to 15 days. The company says once you make up to a certain percentage or certain number of times if you're not referring, you can no longer go on enjoying the profit again except you reinvest again. So if you are not referring, the highest you can get is 200%. That is to say, if you are starting with $500, you can only get extra $500, which is making it a total of $1,000, and then you need to reinvest again. If you are starting with $1,000, it means you're going to get extra $1,000 for those who are not referring, and that is it. But if you refer one person, the company could allow you to trade even 10 times. Instead of 5 times, it's going to be 10 times. If you refer a second person or you sponsor someone else, the company is going to allow you to trade even up to 15 times. And if you refer a third and a fourth person, you're going to earn 15-20 times. I mean, trade a cycle of 15-20 times. Okay, that means more money if you refer people just only from this particular aspect. We are not talking about every other aspect that you make money from. This is just exclusive to this new retail concept that we are still talking about. Other earnings are open to all networkers, but it's not open to those who are not referring. And the next way, which is the 8th way you make money from Baixiaodan, is the new retail team leadership bonus. Here, you earn something at the end of every 10 to 15 days that the consignment of anybody in your team from level 1 to 4 drops. So as they trade every time, 10 to 15 days, maybe you have the level 1, 5 people, 10 people, 20 people, level 2, 50, level 3, 100, or level 4, 200. As their trade ends every single 10 to 15 days, whatever they make, you make a certain percentage of it. That is the leadership bonus. So how does it work? You can actually see there, first level or first generation, you make 2% of whatever they earn after every 10 to 15 days, and second generation you make 2%, and third level you make 1%. And here's just a calculation to help you understand how it works. And here is the 9th way you earn money, and this is from our shopping mall. On our shopping mall, there'll be a variety of products listed there. This is not part of the new retail concept, so this is just like a conventional shopping mall out there, but it's going to be online and it's also going to be offline because the product will also be in different service centers. And what happens is that instead of you purchasing things from other malls around you where you don't get it more affordable and you don't get any return from doing so, why not purchase from our own shopping mall? And what happens is that when your downlines do so, you're going to earn 2% of whatever amount they bought from the shopping mall. This has nothing to do with the PV. This is just the normal USDT, and whatever that is bought from your downlines, regardless of the generations, you're going to make 2% of whatever they buy. Electronics, all kinds of items will be listed on the shopping mall, and you can actually shop with us and even earn much more. And finally is the service center. That's how you make money here. So if you want to be a service center, here is your benefit. Number one is that, look at the last part, any 7% of customers' consumption volume. So that means whatever product that customer consumes from your own service center, you make 7% of that. That's whooping money every single day. That could translate to thousands of dollars every single day for service centers. Now, what do you do to become a service center? You have to pay $3,000 fee. And I heard that very likely you may need to have achieved at least 10,000 PV in your team. Then you can apply and pay your $3,000 to become a service center. So what is your responsibility as a service center? You can see it clearly there. The service center organizes weekly events to enhance team interactions and cooperations. And of course, you also need to display your product, and you serve as a pickup center to every member of Baixiaodan in your own local area. But keep in mind, they will not be having so many service centers close by. No, it's going to be far away so that service centers could make quick money. And this is your opportunity to become a service center if you have just $3,000 and you'll be making whooping money every single day. Keep in mind, when you pay your $3,000, you'll be giving product even far more than $10,000. That will be put into your shop, and people come to you and pick product every single time they need. And here are amazing incentives organized by the company. So when you have up to $10,000 team sales, of course, remember we're looking at the PV. Once it's up to 10,000, you're gonna get extra $200 worth of phone. That's the first incentive you get from Baixiaodan. And when your team total sales is up to 20,000, what happens? You get $300 worth of phone. And when your team sales is up to 50,000, guess what? You get a laptop worth $600. And that's not all, ladies and gentlemen. There's even more. When your team sales is up to $400,000, you get a car worth $10,000, or the cash equivalents will be given to you. And if your team sales is up to 1 million, what happens? You are gonna get $25,000 worth of car. And importantly, you make extra money when your team total sales is up to 1,500,000. What happens? You make extra $50,000 worth of car as incentives given to you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is certainly a banger, and I'm in, and I'm convinced you are going to love it. This is Rain the Dollar or Let the Dollar Rain. So you choose your own car, and I'm choosing mine. And here is another amazing trip for you. If you achieve as a leader 500,000 team sales like we shared earlier, and you have up to 1 million trading capital volume, that is those who trade every 10 to 15 days. If the trading volume is up to $1 million, then you qualify. Remember, this is not PV. This is not just about point value. This is just real money. So once you have up to 500,000 team sales and you have up to 1 million trading capital volume, people trading every 10 to 15 days is up to 1 million. What happens? You are going to get all expense paid trip to our head office in China. So when it is time, you will qualify and you'll be paid and cared for all through that period. And that's the end. Thank you for listening and have a great time. Get back to the person who shared this video with you and get started. Baixiaodan, this is the simplest and the most rewarding opportunity ever.